Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Avowed. We just got a uh what was it? A godlike power at the end of the last episode. And we're right in the area where we should be able to go visit the Watchers. So let's go do that. They're right over there. Looks like we're probably gonna cross the bridge.
Another godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Wodika.
Water can be frozen. Create ice platforms. Interesting. So if we two. Awesome. I did not know that was a thing. Looks like we just need to go to the top of this tower here. Looks like there might be some enemies about. Move.
You take lead.
Nope. Oh boy. Alright, these black bears aren't quite as tough as the other bears we were fighting. Or maybe I've gotten that much stronger.
We got them all.
That wasn't too bad. Alright, so it looks like we need to go this way. Definitely want to pick up as much as we can.
Any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
No, that wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm?
Oh, here you are. I knew I was hearing something.
Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power.
I'm not unfamiliar with auguries and soul readings. I'll be fine.
Oh, that's good. This is new to me, though.
Okay.
Oh, she told me such terrible things.
Oh?
I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
That was in the past. Leave it there. You're a different person now.
I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed. By me.
Well, I mean, a different version of you.
Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
If you really feel the need to atone, then use this life to change the world for the better.
You really think someone with a tainted soul can do that? I hope you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got free will, bud.
Thank you, Godlike. You have given me much to think on. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
Why's that?
Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
Okay.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Okay, so does something bad happen if you don't, don't give him a coin? Something over this way, yeah. More Paradise ladder. What's... Is this what they mean by the well? Alright, we'll leave those coins alone. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about, is you throw a coin there.
Step closer, godlike.
Hello.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
I died and returned. You're supposed to give me a clean bill of health.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
I dip my toe into the bottomless depths.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
The lake is a mirror is a door, and the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Oh?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Oh, good grief.
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished.
Okay. I don't think we got much out of that.
Well, that was truly unexpected.
I don't understand. What happened?
I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died.
Okay.
Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Okay.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
Well, we kind of already knew that. Does that mean I have a strong soul?
Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance.
Yeah, we got one of those.
Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own.
Yep.
But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing?
Probably the voice in my head.
I can say much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes me.
Okay.
It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime.
Oh?
In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
Well, that doesn't sound good. A thorn is one piece of a greater whole.
Yes. A thorn from a vine from a root from a garden.
The garden, yes.
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader.
That doesn't sound ideal.
A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
Could the voice in my head be the thorn?
Can a soul commune with itself? A fascinating idea. But I have no answer. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
So yeah, where do I go from here? Wait. What I'm hearing is you don't have the answers I seek. Let's go with that.
I promised you no answers, godlike. Only the gift of my sight. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor, but the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond.
Adra?
Adra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again.
Yeah.
But the Adra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence.
Okay. When I touched the Adra pillar, I heard a voice.
A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Adra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions?
Yeah, let's go through these things. The ambassador wants assurance that I'm okay. Am I okay?
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
Can you tell me about my friend Maris's soul?
Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
And what about Kai's soul?
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
This has been enlightening. Thank you.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, Godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Okay.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
All right. There seems to be stuff we can take that's not deemed stealing. Let's go ahead. Invitation from the Clevenger. My people told me what happened to your village, or at least what they understand of it. First, allow me to offer my sympathies. The wilderness is unforgiving, mysterious, and perhaps worst of all, unapologetic. Second, I invite you to reside in Paradise for as long as you'll have us. Your needs will be taken care of. All we can ask in return is you make your use of your talents as a watcher. Whenever you're ready for a new beginning, the gates of Paradise will be open. Okay, so she got invited back to town and chose not to go. Anything else of interest here? Turn it. As those cooking ingredients, we got a dream journal. Definitely check that out. Kind of a cool little cabin. Another restless night. I watched people scream, flee, die as the mountain toppled over and buried them. Overhead, a great tree spread out its branches to eclipse the very stars. Its bark a dizzying array of colors. The dreams are getting stronger but not clearer. Whose soul am I detecting? Why is my sight blurred when I try to focus on it? When I last had this dream, it augured the death of my village by a maddening blight. What is the dream telling me now? I don't understand. Maybe I'm not meant to. Maybe it's for someone else. Okay. I think that's all we can do here. We will heed the warning. There's an option to place a coin. We'll follow the tradition. Alright, let's check out the journal. Let's see what we can do next. What's in this area? Let's check the map out. That's the ancient memory we were just at, right? I believe so. We have a bounty for the yellow bands right there. Looks like that's the closest thing. How difficult is that? Yellow bands will probably kick our butts, so let's not do that one. Speak to the locals about where to find stuff. Finer things. I don't see Does this actually give us a quest marker? No, it does not. Okay. Isn't the treasure map somewhere around here? I don't even see this one. Just says find the treasure. No map marker. Okay. What to do, what to do. I guess we got finer things in town, and we got bounty regala are the ones that were same with the firebrand and Nakib. Those are all ones that we're the correct level for. I'm gonna kill regala at Mercenary Falls. Where's that at? That's Yellow Bands. Tempest Donnie. That's up here. We're not too far from there. I guess let's head that way. Can we go out this way? It looks like we can. Maybe not. Nope. Alright, we'll have to go around. Oh, some eggs. I'd get down here without doing a bunch of fall damage to myself. Let's see if we get up there. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yep, that's not what I wanted to do. We only did a small amount of fall damage, though, at least.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodika's favor.
Shrine to Magrin. Oh, it's a totem base.
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces. You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
Sure. Anyone have unique names? It doesn't seem so. We can't talk to this guy.
Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you.
You had me at welcome and lost me at Burned Queen.
Pray she never hears you. Wodika forgets little. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy?
Burn Queen called to me. Her presence is unmistakable.
Then we share that in common. I too was drawn here. Even in this state, the shrine feels like it holds the presence of Wodika herself. Perhaps it's the totem it houses. Totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods imbued them with their own essence.
Oh?
Can you imagine holding something like this in your hands?
I already have it.
Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held.
How's the restoration process going?
Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrine, so we have to make do.
Nice work. It even smells better here.
I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the quartermaster won't be foolish enough to refuse. The Burned Queen deserves everything from us. The sky, and the land, and the heads of her enemies.
Oh my. Do you revere the other gods as much as Boudica?
The others betrayed her. They cast the Queen out. But it doesn't matter. She will prevail in the end. Fuck Margarin for burning her. Fuck Abidon for building the machines that powered Margarin's treachery. I have more patience for the two gods of death, Bereth and Rimagand. I merely tolerate Wal and Scan. And I'm profoundly uninterested in Aothis. Apologies. I suppose I have strong opinions on the gods. Particularly those that cross the Burned Queen.
Fair enough. Whose godlike do you think I am? I must know I take after one of them.
I don't know. I've been wondering that since you approached me. Your features are unique.
Indeed they are.
If you're fortunate, perhaps you'll be revealed as a godlike of the Burned Queen. A blessing indeed.
Alright, well you're clear. Should I keep this going? Just in case it brings up a quest. No, this is fascinating. I wonder what you think about the rest.
Of course. I consider myself a self-taught scholar of all the gods, though I am
Oh,
partial
boy.
to one.
He did his own research, huh? I don't think this is going anywhere. You're clearly busy. I've distracted you long enough.
Of course. Goodbye.
We'll leave it at that. He seems to be the only one you can really talk to. Alright. So move along. Yeah, I figured there was a reason there was a bunch of stealth grass there.
Right behind you.
When do you want to turn around so I can get a sneak attack on you?
Take a moment, people.
Yeah, those black bears are much softer than even the young brown bears. Alright. What the heck is over there? Oh my.
Take him down.
Bears and Zarups.
Next one's mine. Coming from the right.
Excellent, excellent. That wasn't too bad. Definitely getting better at this combat thing. Apparently another dead body up that way. one over here. And we missed a plant of some kind right about here. Where are you? Is it up the mountain? Maybe. I believe, let's look at that map. I believe up the mountains might be where I need to go. No, I don't need to go there. Let's head along this path.
A lot of explorers end up dead here. But, hey, they're not you.
Alright, we're at the falls. This is where he is. And unfortunately, I think we're going to have to fulfill this bounty next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good one. That watcher was not as helpful as I would have hoped.